What'd you think?
Hey, it's nice. It sends a lot of power to the rear.
See, the funny thing is I thought about taking my mom for a ride in it and doing that, but I'm like, no, I'm not ready for the repercussions that are gonna come along. They're gonna come along with that, because now she's gonna think, do you drive like this all the time? And you know, it's just, I'm not ready for all that. I'm not gonna look. Let me just say this. For a 24-year-old, I can drive okay. You know, I gotta give myself some props.
Brings back some of my young memories.
I love this truck.
Yeah, because you've done all the work to it and you know what you got in it. That's tires every week.
Yeah. It's addicting, you know? It's addicting, and it doesn't miss a beat. I drove it all the way down to my old job. I drove it like that, down there, drove it back. Like I said, didn't miss a beat. So, I love this thing. But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna start on a new motor project. Just keep my hands busy. And then whenever this thing decides to let go, I'm not gonna change anything until then. Let it let go and then put a new motor in
Put a
it.
new motor in it.
Yep.
Well, at least you got those skills. That was
Yeah.
fun. I appreciate it.
Your reaction was about exactly what I thought it would be.
What?
Just like nonchalant, like.
Well, you gotta remember, I've been there and done that too.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, it would be different if I had never been there.
Yeah.
But I've done that